for reference because I referred to it in my presentation. I also have a light plot on the table. So yeah.
All right.
So, hello, I'm Erika Craig, and I'm doing a light design for Proof by David Albarn. Proof is a play or a story about Catherine, a young woman coming to terms with her coming to terms with her father's death and inheritance of mental illness and possible mental illness and I'm just going to start that. Hello, I'm Erika Craig. I'm doing a light design for Proof by David Albarn. Proof is a story about Catherine, a young woman coming to terms with her father's death and inheritance of math genius and possible mental illness. She is a lot like him, so during the play she is worried about suffering from mental illness when she gets older. The play happens during the play happens on a back porch of a house set in Chicago, and there's about there's flashbacks to about 4 years earlier. So my set design is more on the abstract side, and the light design is realistic. It helps counterbalance. The lights help with setting the place and helping the audience understand where they are and what's happening. The lights set the atmosphere of the play with both sudden and subtle mood shifts. The one example of a sudden mood shift is Catherine's dad says to her, "I'm also dead," and this is when Catherine realizes that she's talking to someone who's dead and who appeared very lifelike. And the audience. This is also when the audience realizes that too. Then there's also an example of a subtle mood shift is for some of the romantic scenes between Catherine and Hal, who is Robert's student, and the lights would appear more pink. While I have like some subtle or some sudden mood shifts, they're also going to be subtle to allow the mood and atmosphere to like help that, but I'm still going to hold true to the realistic lights. The lights set the place with being natural and reflecting that they're outside and on a porch. The main scenes happen in September, but there's also a scene in December. And for the December scene, it's going to appear more blue-pink because that's what colors are like around December-ish time for lights. There's also differences between day scenes and night scenes, and there's going to be adequate lighting so the actors can still remain visible to the audience during the night scenes. So I have research on my board. And there's also more in my binder. I mainly focused on how light looks like on porches in daytime and nighttime, and I also researched how people look with light at nighttime. center of my board, I have the short design concept, gels I'm going to use, and a cue list. And on my right side of my board, I have pictures that are that show tests of gel colors. And the set and the pictures is slightly different than my light plot. That's because I did the set for a separate project and with a different theater in mind. But it's approximately the same. So, thank you.